Let's get straight to it. When I mark up, I label higher time frame PD arrays. This setup was reacting to a monthly bull fair value gap and a weekly bull order block. I usually drag the older data to the new week open, but for the vision purposes of this video, 5 p.m. today is fine, so you can see it. At this point, I realized that the replay mode wasn't on so that I could walk you all through the trade, so I turned that on. Let's also clean up this chart. I only use it for back testing, as you can see in the top right corner. I'll show my trading layout with the taken trades shown, of course. Proof is included here. Now I'm going to label the new week opening gap high and low. Those are my areas of interest for drawing liquidity since there were no previous day lows or previous day highs close. Please excuse the flash. I had to pull my charts up to label the next PD arrays correctly for you all. Here I'm labeling the midnight opening range. 2 or more candles at the tops and bottoms indicates respect of the range. Next, I'll be labeling market open and 8:40 a.m., which is let it rip for the bear fans out there. Price trades back into the midnight opening range, then higher. Price begins to accumulate again, so I'll mark that up. Actually, let's keep that out the way. Draw it in a new box. Going now to the 15-minute to label the PD arrays that price has formed so far. They are fair value gaps. This is an important time frame for my system. That's the 5-minute. I'll label my manipulations, low of the accumulation with eclipses. Dropping down to my entry time frame of 1 minute, we see that market opened bearish and I got into a short before my let it rip time. It happens. But what halted me was how big my stop loss was, and I knew this was only a bear manipulation to run higher, so I didn't have the guts to hold to London low like I could have in hindsight. Price came directly to London low and bounced, followed by 2 displacements up. My entry was a quick 1-minute bear to bull inverted fair value gap. Label that real quick. There, inverted fair value gap. I used my Fibonacci for entries off of displacement. This retracement was a quick 38.2%. Took it with the confluence of the inverted fair value gap with a stop loss underneath the last mitigated low or wick. Take profit will be the new week opening gap high, which I will correctly label now as Friday's selling price. I bought with 3 contracts. My actual TP was at 38,277 because I made the executive decision to pay myself off of a 1-minute smooth top because of the expensiveness of the market this morning. I also set my take profit at the 1-to-1 as I usually do. Price ran to the first two take profits rather quickly, so I pulled out my Fibonacci to measure this next retracement. Roughly 70%, and then we took off from there. Now I will show you my charts that this was traded on real accounts. That was today's trade breakdown. It's really simple. I saw price had swept low during London, but had not gone up. So this sweep low today, they gave it open. I did not hold because I knew we were inside a monthly bull fair value gap and a weekly order block bullish. So I didn't have the balls to hold on to the sell, which I could have because it hit London low here, which is what that is labeled as. So it's supposed to be labeled, yeah. And then at 8:50 a.m., the macro, exactly on that macro, price gave an inverted fair value gap here. That's what that rectangle is. It's an inverted fair value gap. Tapped, and I bought, sold at the small tops here that I said, got the 1-to-1 take profit there. And then this next one was here in the middle. It was supposed to be up here at the top of the week opening gap, but I didn't want to be greedy per se, because that was already 1,000 ticks. But shit, what's another 250 ticks as we see? It gave a full 2,036 ticks for my one setup without any fucking drawdown. Zero drawdown. So, you know, that's my system in a nutshell. 2,233 ticks, excuse me, not 36. By the way, that's a good ass fucking day. I made my profits. I was told about this at the last second, kind of last night. I found out about circuit breaker warnings for the US, so I woke up with the feeling of like I'm only going to trade with 3 contracts opposed to 6 that I normally use. It's also Monday with no red folder news, so I'm not here to force trades. I came into the market. This is what the conditions were today, 7:56 a.m. A lot of red news. Where's the inside of a bull weekly fair value gap? This is at 8 a.m. as you can see. Tapped into bull. The fib that I have been running since 2024 11. That fib was broken, 39,999. Look, I've been talking about this for literally months. I'll post screenshots right in here. But I've been talking about this for months now. So like technically in a bear market, I entered the short like I said, but I exited quickly. But it ended up being a good trade. I said $400 tick stop loss isn't happening. If I get left, I get left. It's like I didn't accept the risk, and like that's a big part of my strategy. If I don't accept the risk, then I don't put myself in that stomach turning no, because it's literally Monday. It is the beginning of the week. I didn't expect to do all this, but like I was like, I'm not stressing over the beginning of the week because who knows what it's gonna give. Just take it and go. If I get left, that's left, but that's a lot of stomach. I keep it a buck. 8:40 a.m. No cap. No fucking cap. Like influences for this trade was that we did not have a swing high of the pre-market accumulation to drop low, so I treated the drop low as manipulation into the bullish 15-minute fair value gap that was needed to go high. Mind you, we were sitting inside of the fucking, and this was my trade after it hit take P. The market was still moving, as you can see. No cap in my wrap. These are all live. This was at 9:34 a.m. from my other group chat, or not other group chat, but from this right here. it to myself. So that was the day, honestly. The sell that was given on the other side, if you caught it, we had 2 displacements, one here, then a inverted fair value gap right here. That's what that blue surrounding red is, or red surrounding the blue box is. That gave another 1,000 ticks right there because of everything that was going on. So honestly, if you traded today, it was a quick move, and then we were sideways for the whole day because, I mean, what did you expect? We had this big 1,000, so of course it was sideways the whole day. But that's my trade breakdown for today. If you want to hit me up for any questions, comments, concerns, I'll link my Discord here. It's free for now. I guess I don't have a course per se, but I am able to answer questions. But that's all I got for this video. I'm gonna edit this and hopefully get it uploaded before the end of tonight, which is April 7th. But thanks for listening. My Instagram is somewhere in here. Twitter may or may not be on here. But yeah, that's all I got.